What to own when the dollar collapses. Every possible solution. In this video, I cover 6 options in case the dollar collapses, so your money will be secured. However, I strongly recommend you to visit our site and read the full article where I share all 10 possible solutions. Enjoy our video. When it comes to preparing for an economic collapse, there are a lot of different schools of thought. Some people believe that stockpiling food and supplies is the best way to go, while others think that having a stash of cash on hand is the key to weathering the storm. But what if neither of those options is available to you? What if the only option left to rely on is your own 2 hands? In this video, we're going to take a look at some possible solutions for what to own when the dollar collapses. Gold, silver, and other precious metals. Precious metals like gold and silver have been used as a form of currency and store of value for centuries. In times of economic or political turmoil, precious metals are often seen as a safe haven asset. Investors typically turn to gold when they are worried about inflation eroding the purchasing power of their paper money holdings. Gold is also seen as a hedge against geopolitical risk. Silver, on the other hand, is more industrial in nature and is used in many different industries, from electronics to photography. As such, it can be more sensitive to economic trends. When considering investing in precious metals, it's important to understand there is no one-size-fits-all solution. Each investor's circumstances are unique and will dictate what type of investment makes sense. Aside from gold and silver, here are a few additional precious metals for your consideration. Platinum. Platinum is a white metal that is rarer than gold. It is often used in jewelry as industrial applications. Platinum prices are usually more volatile than gold prices. Palladium. Palladium is a silvery white metal that is similar to platinum in terms of rarity and uses. Palladium prices tend to follow the same trends as platinum prices. Rhodium. Rhodium is another rare metal with a silvery white color. It is often used in catalytic converters as industrial applications. Rhodium prices can be very volatile, so it may not be suitable for all investors. Foreign currency. When it comes to foreign currency, there are a few different options that can be considered. Japanese yen has been one of the strongest currencies over the past few years as Japan continues to recover from its debt crisis. And with interest rates still near zero, there's no reason to think that this trend will change anytime soon. The euro is also often seen as a safe bet. This is because the eurozone has been relatively stable compared to other parts of the world. Furthermore, the European Central Bank is perceived as being hawkish on inflation, which makes the euro a good choice for investors looking for stability. The Swiss franc has also been one of the strongest performers over the past few years, thanks largely to Switzerland's status as a stable economy during uncertain times of market turbulence. Even when the markets are relatively calm, investors are still flocking to Switzerland seeking safety. All this demand has helped push up the value of Swiss francs. The Chinese yuan has been on the rise in recent years. This is because the Chinese economy has been growing steadily in recent years, while other economies have been struggling. As a result, the value of the yuan has been rising against other currencies. For example, since 2010, the yuan has risen by 20% against the US dollar. Foreign stocks. Investing in foreign stocks could be a very wise move. After all, if the value of the dollar plummets, then the value of foreign stocks is likely to go up since they will be priced in stronger currencies. Of course, there are risks involved with investing in foreign stocks. For one thing, you may not be familiar with the company or understand how it operates in its home country. Additionally, political and economic conditions in other countries can impact your investment. Think Brexit. That being said, here are a few foreign stocks that could be worth considering. Royal Dutch Shell. This oil giant is based in The Hague and has operations all over the world. While oil prices can sometimes be all over the place, Shell is still a well-run company with a diversified business model. As the oil prices rise, Shell stock continues soaring. HSBC Holdings. Based in London, HSBC is one of the largest banks in Europe with around 70 to 100 branches across 80 different countries. It's been through some tough times lately due to concerns about its growth prospects and exposure to China's economy, but HSBC remains a solid long-term pick for many investors. Nestle, a food and beverage powerhouse headquartered in Switzerland. Nestle owns some of the most iconic brands out there, including Gerber baby food, Nespresso coffee machines, and much more. Collectibles. Collectibles can hold their intrinsic value even when the local currency loses its own value. Here are some things to consider collecting. Gold and silver coins. These have always been considered a safe investment, and for good reason. See the earlier discussion about precious metals. They retain their worth even in times of inflation or economic chaos. Jewelry. Fine jewelry is not only beautiful, but it's also an excellent investment. Look for pieces made with quality materials like gold, platinum, and diamonds. Avoid custom jewelry which has no resale value. Artwork. Collecting art can be a passion as well as an investment. If you buy wisely, your collection will increase in value over time. But beware of fakes. Do your research before making any purchases and consult with an expert if needed. Classic cars. For many people, classic cars are more than just vehicles, they're collector's items. If you have the space and the budget, consider investing in one or two classic cars. They could become quite valuable down the road. Income-producing real estate. Real estate is a solid option that shields you against the devaluation of the US dollar. Let's review the reasons. 1. Real estate is a physical asset that can't be created or destroyed. Unlike paper assets like stocks and bonds, which can become worthless overnight, real estate will always have value as long as there is a demand for it. 2. Real estate provides a hedge against inflation. As prices go up, rents generally increase as well, providing a built-in mechanism for increasing cash flow over time. Over the long term, investments in income-producing real estate tend to keep pace with or outperform inflation. 3. Real estate offers potential tax advantages. In many cases, you can deduct expenses related to owning and operating an investment property from your taxable income. Consult a tax advisor to confirm eligibility. Additionally, any capital gains you realize when you sell an investment property may be subject to preferential treatment under the tax code. 4. Income-producing real estate can generate passive income streams. If you purchase a property with the intention of renting it out, you can collect regular rental payments without having to actively manage the property yourself, though there will be some work involved in finding tenants and maintaining the property. Land and agricultural commodities. When the dollar collapses, land and agricultural commodities will be some of the best investments you can make. Here's why. 1. Land is a physical asset that can be created or destroyed. 2. Agricultural commodities are essential for human survival and will always be in demand. 3. Both land and agricultural commodities are limited in supply, which means they have the potential to increase in value as demand increases. 4. Unlike stocks or bonds, land and agricultural commodities can't be printed or created by central banks, so their supply is more stable. 5. They offer protection against inflationary pressures as their prices tend to rise when the cost of living goes up. 6. They provide a hedge against political instability and economic uncertainty as investors flock to these assets during challenging times. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed our video, please like it and subscribe to support our channel. For the full article and more information about off-grid living, survival, camping, and much more, please visit our site and enjoy our articles on these and other topics. Have a wonderful day.